The Mustang Morning News is a public forum for student expression. Students make all content decisions, and opinions do not necessarily represent those of the Manhattan Beach Unified School District.
Costa's robotics team has been engineering their way to success, building machines and forging a path to state championships. Zoe Fan and Vivian Watson have the story.
This screw is too long.
I've been really big on STEM since I was a kid. I started off in robotics in third grade. I actually transferred schools freshman year, so the only thing that really felt like a constant was just robotics.
At the student-run Robotics Club at Costa, the team gets a few months to work on a competition-ready robot they take to other schools and compete against in various challenges.
My favorite part about it is that there really is no best solution to any one given engineering problem. It's probably always going to stay a mystery even for world champions, and that part of it really inspires me to keep trying to find the next best thing.
I can't stress this enough, how much I've learned from this compared to actually sitting in a classroom and learning from school.
Engineering aside, members emphasize the community aspect.
As a community, we're all able to build off each other's skill points and just really get projects done that wouldn't be possible in smaller groups or by yourself.
I continued to build things over middle school and during COVID, which was a little rough because I didn't really have a community to support me or anyone around me. I made some of my best friends. Actually, all my best friends are from robotics now.
It's not just who's running the fastest, who can do the most. It's what's the smartest way to do this? How much time can this take? And it really is more of a team activity than anything.
For those interested, it's never too late to stop by room 111 after school on Fridays. Prospective members don't need any background information as the club's leadership is open to teaching everyone the fundamentals.
I've learned how to use a bandsaw, which is really exciting, especially as a woman in STEM. There's so much you can learn from it.
For the Mustang Morning News, this is Vivian Watson and Zoe Fan. Open roads have always been in the recipe for reckless driving. Mac Bender and Gordon Jonas report on how people are trying to change the traffic laws of major highways.
Pacific Coast Highway, a road built for speed, has had a surge in car crashes, with over 23 deaths occurring from 2020 to current day. Just months ago in October, 4 Pepperdine students in Malibu were killed by a 23-year-old reckless driver.
But I think you crossed a line when you didn't do your job and keep my best friends from being killed.
I encourage you all to slow down. They were killed by a car going 104 miles per hour.
PCH spans over 656 miles, with 4 of those miles running through the length of Manhattan Beach, carrying over 100,000 drivers to their destinations every day. With 87% of drivers being reckless, PCH stands at a high risk with its potential for reckless driving.
The number of times where I have to do a memorial for someone who'd been hit and killed by a speeding driver, and that speeding driver was high school age, college age, because they thought it was cool to speed, is a lot. It's actually a majority.
Here in the small town of Manhattan Beach, 10 deaths from 2011 to 2021 have occurred over a short stretch of our major roadway, Sepulveda. Our city has implemented a designated traffic team positioned at major intersections, but there are other solutions out there.
But if you're talking about urban areas in general, things like speed bumps and speed tables, then of course there's the car. The vehicle itself doesn't have safeguards like speed limits built into it.
Listen to what I tell you. Slow down. It's not worth going so fast. What if you hit somebody? Your life and their life is over.
For the Mustang Morning News, this was Gordon Jonas and Mac Bednar.
Volleyball is core to the identity of Manhattan Beach, and Maricosta's athletics reflect that, with the teams being consistently nationally ranked. Kyle Farrell and Nathan Inouye take us through a brief history of the sport and its impact on the school.
With the pier in the background, the weather is just about ideal for beach volleyball. Fairly cool out there. And St. John serves Tim Hovland. Bump set by Dodd, and Hovland hits it right down the line.
Due to Manhattan Beach's beautiful weather and consistent year-round warmth, beach volleyball has thrived, becoming one of the most influential parts of the city's culture. Originally, Manhattan Beach's rich volleyball passion originated in 1960, where the city hosted one of the first amateur beach volleyball tournaments in California. After a few years, the tournament grew to one of the most esteemed events in beach volleyball history. Today, the event is the largest attending and longest-running AVP tour, drawing nearly 60,000 plus fans to Manhattan Beach annually. Because of the Open's popularity, volleyball has established itself as one of the core parts of Manhattan Beach's culture.
It's a very difficult tournament to run because of all the bells and whistles and people involved, but it's also one of the easier ones as well because it's so established and there's always going to be a great crowd. There's always going to be tons of people.
The Manhattan Open's impact on volleyball has greatly inspired local teens and athletes in the community by giving them opportunities to pursue volleyball as a career.
So it started off as a way to just have friends and have a good time with my pals, but it's really changed into a real competitive sport and a way to play a sport at a high level I really enjoy and in a place I love, which is here at the beach.
Similar to the countless professional players fostered in Manhattan Beach, Johnny's experiences at Maricosta had a large impact on his career, ultimately leading to his commitment to continue playing for the University of Southern California. Additionally, volleyball's media attraction and popularity to Manhattan Beach has brought in large tourist attention to the city. Because of this, local restaurants, businesses, and other companies have thrived financially.
I mean, literally, when we finished the tournament in mid-October or mid-August, we start getting calls the following week on when are the dates going to be for next year. So people are already planning their vacations, their destinations here to catch it next year.
As the Manhattan Open continues to shape careers and draw larger crowds, it symbolizes more than just a tournament. It's a testament to the passion and unity fostered by volleyball in Manhattan Beach. Beyond the courts, it's a cultural force, inspiring dreams, nurturing talent, and bringing people together. For the Mustang Morning News, this is Kyle Farrell and Nate Inouye.